Let's talk specifically about the properties of Kangen water. It has three very distinct properties. It's a massive antioxidant, it's alkaline, and it's microclustered. Kangen water is full of antioxidants. So imagine this. You have an apple, you cut it open, you leave it on the counter. It goes from that nice white color to going brown. This is a state of oxidation, or another word for it is rusting. So all of us in the human form are all going through a state of rusting. Now, some people are willing to turbo-age this process, or others want to slow this rusting, this aging process down. If you're interested in that, you want to expose yourself to large amounts of antioxidants. Now, when I got introduced to this, I wasn't thinking water as an antioxidant. I was thinking superfoods, blueberries, goji berries. But then quite quickly I started to realize that water makes an excellent source of antioxidants. And to be clear, what is an antioxidant? An antioxidant is anything that donates an electron. A free radical is an unstabilized molecule that steals electrons, creating rust in the process. So through drinking Kangen water and our unique electrolysis process, the water is able to make thousands and thousands and thousands of free electrons in every glass. We're able to measure this through what's known as an ORP, or Oxidative Reduction Potential Scale. Sometimes it's easier to understand it reading it backwards. Potential to reduce oxidation. So if you have something that's a positive score, it's actually increasing oxidation. If you have something on the negative side, it's decreasing oxidation. So let's go take a look at different liquids and how they perform. Let's take a look at the first property of the water, the antioxidants. And we're going to just pour a little bit of all these substances out so we can measure them. So here's Dasani, a product of Coca-Cola. Has been banned in Europe, deemed unconsumable for human consumption by the European authorities. Aquafina, it's a Pepsi Cola product. Nestle has a spring water. Fiji, this is a well-known bottled water people like to consume. San Pellegrino. Here's Powerade. And this will be similar to all energy drinks. Put a little more in there. And this is soda water. Oh, we'll just let that settle down for a moment. And here is Sprite, tap water, some Kangen water, our extra fizzy. So what I have here is a oxidative reduction potential meter. So what we're able to measure with these liquids is whether it's going to be increasing oxidation, which will be the rusting effect, which will give us a positive number, or a negative number, which will indicate an antioxidant. So let's see where Dasani is at. It'll be 342. Aquafina, around 330s. Let's see where Nestle is. And we got 360s. Here's Fiji. Dropping down a little bit, 340s. San Pellegrino. And we're getting closer to 400. And we've got Powerade. We take a big jump here, we get close to 500. Soda water goes over 500. Here's a good clue. From the moment you showed up on the planet, with every exhalation, we're getting rid of carbon dioxide. So the last thing you want to do is put a big dose of carbonation back into the body. It's very, very oxidizing, extremely rusting to the system. And let's try soda. This is Sprite, but it'll be the same for all. High 400s once again. Tap water. And we're getting in around 350. And then we've got Kangen water, which will jump into a negative. And see, it's quite active, averaging around negative 400. So as you can see from this display, all these other substances are positive. They're increasing oxidization. And we've got Kangen water, which is the only negative. Another way to look at this is also a referral to cellular voltage. So it takes a lot of energy to be alive as a human. We're a negatively charged being living in a negatively charged environment. The earth is negatively charged. So when you're consuming these substances, they're actually stealing cellular voltage from you. But when you're consuming this natural negatively charged water, which occurs naturally in nature, because we have water running from a high place in the mountains to a low place, runs from potential energy into kinetic energy, picking up a negative current. This is the water we want to be drinking. And with Kangen water, you get to revitalize and increase your cellular voltage.